Baby K taking on Marvin Vettori. And I'm high on Vettori. This is another one that we broke down very, very recently because it was supposed to happen a couple cards ago. Something happened with Karl Roberson. He didn't get cleared by the doctors, and they called the fight off. And Vettori took some serious offense to that. Now, if Vettori is a young, emotional kid and he got hot, there's that fun video of them getting into it out in the the lobby of the hotel that they were both staying at because he thought that Karl Roberson was trying to duck him or something like that. And I put out some joking tweet on Twitter about him ducking him just to mess with my boy Bro Picks. I don't know if he's still in the chat here, but if he is, that was a needle headed your direction, buddy. I was just messing with you. So Baby K is not afraid of Karl Roberson. I'm sorry, he's not afraid of Marvin Vettori. They set this fight back up as soon as they could. And yeah, this thing is going to be a banger. So Marvin Vettori, he is 26 years old, lots of room to grow yet, not even in his prime, 14-4. Baby K, 9-2, 29 years old, same situation. These are two young up-and-coming prospects that have lots of room to grow in their fights. And Baby K seems to be a finisher. I mean, he's got only 9 wins, but 4 submissions, 2 knockouts. Big striking. Dude's got big, big power, but he's still a dangerous threat on the ground. Vettori has 8 submissions to his name as well, and he's got a very, very basic but well-rounded striking game. This is the kid that went a full 15 minutes with Israel Adesanya when he was new to the UFC, and that's something that really popped my eyes that, that was kind of a crossroads fight, and if Marvin had got the nod on that split decision, who knows where this thing goes? Because if he gets that win, I mean, he's put 2 more wins together since then. I think it's good for him that he took that loss because I think he's going to rise to higher heights since he got that first taste of loss in the UFC. I'm sorry, not the first taste. He's lost before, but you know what I mean? He's on the right track. He loses. It kind of makes him reset, rethink. He's growing and he's getting better because of it. Really love how well-rounded this kid is on the feet. I love how dangerous he is once the fight hits the ground. And I think he's very, very intelligent. I trust his decision-making. I trust his IQ. He's very durable. I like Marvin Vettori. I don't like the price, though. Karl Roberson is the kind of guy that you can take a flyer on as a big dog. And I know my buddy Justin, UFC Bro Picks, he's on this kid. And I know why. I mean, he's got some slick striking. He's got power in his hands. He's got the ability to finish once he gets the fight to the ground. So if he rocks you, if he knocks you down, he can jump on you and put you away. He's got some serious upside. Baby K is a legitimate threat. And getting plus 180, plus 175 on a guy like that, I can see it. But what I'm looking at is maybe using Vettori in a parlay with the fighter that we had just talked about that's filling in. I'm totally blanking. Agapova, sorry. That's kind of the parlay that I'm taking a look at. You'll get just about even money on that one, and I think it might be worth taking a unit shot because I do think Vettori wins. I think he's going to be able to be physically stronger than Baby K. We've seen that Baby K has struggled with the ground game when he took that short notice step up to face Glover Teixeira. Obviously, that was at 205, but I think Marvin Vettori is smart enough to see that he can be controlled on the mat that way. I think Vettori takes him down. I think Vettori wrestles him. He can stay safe on the feet and then maybe lock up a submission late when Baby K gasses out or just grind out a 15-minute decision. So I like Vettori here. I'm not in love with the price, and I don't know this fight gets finished. This is one of those ones that I might be looking at a sneaky over rather than a sneaky under. So I'm looking forward to breaking down that when the totals get out. But I'm definitely in the corner of Marvin Vettori. Let's see. Didn't know if it was 125 or higher. Wait. Yeah. So she's coming up 2 weight classes, which is wild. Yeah, Brandon saying this might be another one of those L words. Exactly. We got to be careful with those L words, but it's true. Stank, what's up? Welcome to the chat. How did she come back so fast? Her legs were broken last match. Yeah, she got that leg snapped up pretty good in that last fight, but I mean, she tapped, so I guess it must not have been that bad. Marvin, just look at my Instagram story this morning. No, wait a second. Are you telling us to look at your Instagram story because you're betting Marvin? Or are you saying that Marvin actually looked at your Instagram story this morning? Because if he looked at your story, that's pretty freaking cool. I love when fighters interact with fans. That's good stuff. Eric Rosa, tomorrow night, boxing is on. Hey, here's some picks from my boy Eric. I don't do boxing, so check his stuff out if you like boxing. Alex Ramirez, what's up, my buddy? Thank you very much for joining the chat. I appreciate you. Boston Nick, I was on Vettori then and I am now. That's right. I'm not wasting a whole lot of breath on it because we broke it down the last time and the story has not changed. I mean, the extra motivation for both guys, it's about the same. You can't really say that one guy is hotter than the other coming back on this thing. And yeah, I think it's the same exact cap. I like Vettori, and I'm going to go ahead and stick with that. So that said, let's go ahead and move on to the main event, shall we? Jessica I versus Cynthia